welcome to Kika's Chat. I am Shirley.
This is Christy. What's good in the neighborhood?
What's good in the neighborhood? I thought you said that came from Sesame Street. No?
No, that's not from Sesame Street.
Oh, shit.
That's from...
Fuck, I don't remember.
The neighborhood show. Hold on. Now you got me forgetting.
I don't know. But anyways, while she's looking for that, we are here to review episode 2 and episode 3 of My Hero Academia season 7. We actually did a recording of episode 2, but we didn't put it up because it was a struggle to put it up. So we're just gonna combine like 2 episodes together just to do the reviews. But going forward, we're gonna do like a review of each episode because we want to. But now, because we had trouble with our last episode, we're combining both of them. So, yes, episode 2 is called Spectre, and episode 3 is called something that I totally forgot. Is it called Traitor? No, Villain. It's called Villain. My bad. Yo, no, wait. Mr. Robin's Neighborhood? Really?
Did you just say
I said Mr. Robin's.
Sorry. Where's the respect?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Rogers. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Damn.
I don't think he said that, but that's where I kind of like picked it up from.
Really?
He didn't say it like that.
I barely watched it because I was really young. I was more a Sesame Street person. So, yeah. But I did see the documentary.
But that's where I got it from.
And that was a good documentary.
But he doesn't say it. But you know.
Oh my god. All right. Anyways. Let's get into... Oh, damn.
No,
what
it
happened?
didn't.
I thought something happened. Oh, okay. Let's get into Spectre episode 2. Christy hates this episode. No,
Christy hates it because they did Stars and Stripes dirty. Why does a woman always have to sacrifice themselves?
Yeah, that's the one thing about My Hero. The woman or girl characters too could be more integrated and more better written in the story of My Hero. That is a big issue that I kind of like. I am happy that we are gonna see Toga and Wochako's fight later on, and I thought from like what I was reading from the the spoiler chapters and stuff when they were coming out, I thought those were great chapters, so I'm happy at least he hit that. But still, I mean, the writing for a lot of the woman characters and the girls could be better. I'm gonna be honest, it could be. Better. It's not bad, and I do like a lot of the characters. Uraraka's the fucking best, and Toga is amazing. But still, it could be better.
I'm not trying to say this is a bad episode. It's a great episode. It shows Stars and Stripes to its truest form as far as who she is as a superhero, although we were never introduced to her prior to this, aside from her flying in the last scene.
The first episode. I mean, we were introduced to her in the first movie, but we didn't know that was her. They just, the writer made the connection to make that character be.
But not knowing her and all that, it just felt like really sad to see her go in this 1-2 episodes, right? She had such an amazing power, and she showed it so brilliantly in the episode. I felt like, wow.
Yeah, so
it's awesome to see her throughout the whole.
Yeah, episode 2 Spectre is basically the conclusion of Stars and Stripes and Shigaraki's fight, and Spectre kind of gives away what Spectre means. It's like a ghost or an entity, right, and something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, you could kind of tell something was gonna happen to Star.
But spoiler, you're gonna hear all of that right now.
Yeah. So spoiler. She had a trick up her sleeve. It was like the fight scenes were dope though. The animation of how like her new order power and how she was gigantic and like controlling like these calling out new rules, like especially from the first episode, like awesome. In the world and shit to like attack Shigaraki was dope. But yeah, like it basically the fight. She throws all these her big form like in the sky, like is made in air, which is dope. She looks amazing. She takes like these missiles that she got from like all the soldier brothers that she has, who came with her, because, and so she takes these missiles to attack Shigaraki, but Shigaraki, of course, has regeneration. I don't think that's the word of the fucking quirk. When you regenerate, I don't know what the hell the word is. Something like that. But anyways,
about right.
Yeah, but so she hits the missile, but he, took the Nomu that he had with him, the Nomu creature and stuff, and that got hit, and he went inside the earth and hid, and then came back up, but he still kind of was hit in the sense of like the radiation and shit like that. I'm assuming because he was like decaying.
Yeah, he definitely
because he had regeneration or whatever the fuck it's called. He could regenerate basically. He was coming back, and so she was like, "Fuck." Basically, I could do this. I only control 2 powers. I could two new order rules. I guess she could only do. She was like, "Okay, so I guess I can't protect my body that fast, but I could do basically make the rule to, what was the rule?
To penetrate his entity.
Yeah, pretty much to
and destroy his other
he
corpse.
takes the power.
He took her power,
but he has no control over her power, and she goes in there to destroy the other powers, which was fucking dope. That was a dope ass animation.
Hell
when she went in there,
I did not expect that.
I didn't expect that either. Even though I knew what's gonna happen, I didn't fucking expect it. And she's destroying the other corks, and then she's disappearing into a skeleton form, which I thought was dope. And so basically saying oh, you can't take this cork, so I'm gonna destroy as much as I can.
I like that because she sacrificed. She knowingly sacrificed herself. So when I said that I hate that he sacrificed, I meant the author. But anyways, the way that she did it was cool in a sense that she had no fear against this guy, and up until then, a lot of people just were fearing him, except for her. She never even came across him. She didn't know him. She only heard of him. And she showed no fear in the way she completely just allowed him to take her power, but knowing that she had an order to destroy a lot of his quirks once she was in his body.
Yeah, that's true. And, she's All Might's apprentice, basically his first apprentice before Deku. And so it's she's basically not like All Might, but, kind of has that fearless heroism in her, I guess, in a sense, I gotta do it or nobody else is gonna do it. So it's some type of shit. I don't know what they call it, but you know what I mean. But
and then when she is in his body and destroying all those quirks, I found it interesting how he kind of made her look like almost a monster in a way.
That was dope.
It was freaky but cool.
It was so cool. And like I mentioned, the skeleton form where she was finally her power was decaying.
No, I didn't think that looked cool. I didn't like that shit at all.
No, I meant when she was inside killing
that was
as much quirk she can in Shigaraki. But that was sad, but also dope. I'm not gonna lie. But sadly, she dies, and Shigaraki tries to give the quirk to criminals, and I remember you were like, "Oh fuck!"
I had so much anxiety because the next thing they show is Shigaraki flying off looking for someone, and they show these 2 criminals in the room, and I was like, "No."
But they're not regular criminals; they're fucking murderers.
I was like, "No, are they not giving new order to these criminals?" My heart was racing. I was like, "Oh no, this is not going there."
But that's basically what Star was like. Oh yeah, bitch, you can't. This is my other rule. You can't give this power away. Ah, bye, bitch. So it's so basically he's stuck with the power. So now he's fucking. He's getting destroyed from inside, which is dope because you see how he's blowing up in the inside. You don't see it, but you see from the outside how he's just kind of blowing a little bit.
That's where he needs to get beat up, yo. This motherfucker.
He's basically getting beat up, but so he goes back to his daddy who sucks ass. All for one.
The way you said it, daddy. You
mean
Mr.
Dad?
You mean Mr. Potato Head?
Oh my god, that's actually funny.
That's right.
But that's funny when what's his name? Bakugo calls him episode 3 Nutsack.
Oh, that was funny. That was fun. Let's go into episode 3.
Yeah, so Shigaraki, basically, this is episode 3 villain. And Shigaraki, of course, is like fucking dying, and it's like he's like, "Come on, yo, somebody help me, All for One. What do you hear?" But he hates All for One, which I love. He's like, "Bitch, I hate you too. Like, get out of here." Like,
yeah, but yeah, you working with him. That's why I don't freaking.
Well, he groomed him since he was a child, so it's you know trauma and grooming. You know, All for One's the worst. Bitch needs to die. But anyways, so basically, All for One's like, "Don't worry, you I'm gonna help you out. You know, we have." And he's talking to Dobby, talking about, because Dobby's getting impatient. He wants to go fight Endeavor, pretty much. He wants to go kill his ass, and I don't blame him, because Endeavor's a piece of shit too. Talk about piece of shit dads, all of them.
You telling me, yo?
So he's telling Dobby like, "Oh yeah, we you know, I'm gonna help Shigaraki, and we have like inside people who are still helping us to get Deku and basically and you know, get all the heroes and shit like that." And this is where we find out about the traitor at UA, which I literally fucking forgot about. Like,
I forgot about him too, y'all.
I forgot about the traitor.
Because I remember you mentioning him a traitor, and I was like, "Who's that?" And then when I found out, I was
but
like,
also in the manga, I totally forgot about it, and
yeah.
I was like, "Oh shit, right." But then, like, it makes sense who the traitor is, because if you watch past episodes or, like, read the manga, you see that he's always staring at the fucking screen and shit, or he's staring at you. Yeah. And it's just kind of funny, like, it's like an inside joke, I guess.
Like, he's observant.
Like, he's observant, like, he's
spy.
like, yeah, I know. So, basically, he is a spy. So, we basically, so the episode starts with the kids getting ready for the war, because All Might told them in the end of episode 2 that since Shigaraki was trying to get New Order and he couldn't, he's fucked up, he needs a week. So they have a week to like train and get ready for this all-out war. Yes, we're putting kids in wars, what the fuck. So anyways, they're training, you know, Deku and Bakugo are fighting each other, like training, and then all the other kids are training, Uraka with Froppy and Ida and all that stuff.
Froppy!
It was cute. But, yeah, so they're training for this all-out war. And so basically, during all of this, and, you know, with One For All, like, talking to Dobby about we got an inside person. What's her name? Oh my god, the Invisible Girl. Hirake?
I'm not even gonna remember. Like, I'm gonna pretend like I remember her name.
Oh my god, why am I saying her name wrong? That is not how you fucking say her name, and I'm sorry about that. But the Visible Girl, that's her superhero name, her hero name. She basically she notices Oyama, who can't stop twinkling. That's their hero name. Is talking to their parents in the forest, right? So I guess she follows him, right? Because she notices that he's always sad, you know, because of course he's hiding a secret. Well, he's the U.A Traitor. Basically, Yama's the U.A Traitor, and so Hirake's like, let's go. She's like, she doesn't know what the fuck to do because she's finding out herself. So Yama's talking to the parents in the forest. So she's trying to figure out what to do. Yama's talking to his parents because his parents wants him to do another thing to get Deku out, to be alone and shit, so All For One could get him and stuff like that. And so Yama's crying, he doesn't want to do it, so Hirake, Invisible Girl, basically, I'm so sorry, I'm getting her name wrong, goes and gets Deku, and Deku comes and he hears all this shit, and he's like, holy shit, so he's finding out that Yama is the traitor. And so it's a very sad scene.
Yeah, because he's crying. He's just...
Yeah, Deku's crying. He's crying. Yama's crying, you know. And it's like, because he's like, he tells Deku, like, I'm a true villain, or I'm a villain and stuff. So that's where the title comes in. And so it's just sad. And, you know, Deku still wants to help him out.
Well, of course. I'm not about to say, because if he doesn't want to help him out, he wants to help Shigaraki out. This guy's a piece of cake. Like,
that's Deku's heroism. He's a good. But not only that, he's a good kid, and anybody who hates Deku got problems. I'm sorry, because there are people who hate Deku as a character, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with y'all, because you got problems, and that's a you problem. That's not a me problem. But anyways, Deku's the best. Wow, let's just say that he's a great ass fucking character. But anyways, he's a good kid. He's a good person. He wants to help Yuyama out. But Yuyama, his parents grab him and try to run away. And Yuyama tries to hit him with his,
his belly cork.
Yeah. His navel laser. That's what it's called. Damn, girl. What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I have all the respect.
Yeah, he tries to hit Deku because Deku wants to run after him because they're running, the parents and him. And actually, the person who went to go get Deku, the invisible girl, gets hit by the navel laser. And then you get her face revealed. That's the first time we get her face revealed.
Which I thought was cool.
She looked so cute.
Yeah.
She looked cute. I like the color, too.
She looked like fairy tale.
Like a reflection type. Yeah. Like reflecting.
The way they did it was interesting. Light. It was a nice graphic.
Yeah, it's nice.
Very nice. No, I'm serious.
And so,
I not joke.
But, Deku, of course, captures the parents and Yama with Black Whip, because that's his true power. That's an amazing power. And so the police get called. The police, I guess, arrest them. Tie them up in some type of superhero shit. I don't know, supervillain shit. I don't know what's called. And so, All Might's sad as fuck. He's crying because he's like, he was corkless too, and he understands how it fucking feels to not have a cork. And then Deku's fucking crying, and all the, Mina's crying. All the kids are fucking shocked because they're like, holy shit.
Except for Bakugo could give two shits.
Bakugo was tight.
He was tight.
Because remember, he was the one that got kidnapped.
I'm just playing shit.
So that's I don't know. Bakugo, he looks older now. How they draw them, animate them, they look older, the kids. And I think that's dope because they are older.
Yeah, Deku still kind of looks the same. Just
a little bit. He looks a little older too, though. But all of them do. And so basically,
Bakugo looks meaner.
Bakugo looks like he's got Best Jeanist clothes. Why is he looks like he's drawn. He's getting wearing Best Jeanist because Best Jeanist has that long ass high collar thing. Yeah, he was fucking wearing that too. I was laughing.
That's his second dad.
That's his second dad, or his third dad. How many dads he got?
Is All Might his dad? I thought he didn't.
I think All Might his dad too. I mean, he's really Deku's dad, but I can take him as his dad too. He's got a couple of dads. Anyways, so Deku is trying to still reach out to Yayama and give out his hand, and Bakugo realizes that because he has that's his trauma of not grabbing Deku's hand when he was a little kid. He's probably remembering that river scene so many fucking times. He's like, God damn, and stuff like that. So, pretty much, damn it, help me out here, because now I'm blanking.
Well, yeah, you telling the whole story. It's just you might as well tell the ending too. But
yo, bitch, I don't fucking remember.
I will tell you. So the cops are like, no, we can't. No, he can't. He needs to be investigated and all that.
Yeah, because of
and then Deku, because Deku is a low-key, not low-key, but we all know he's a genius. And so he's always strategizing in his head.
He does strategize.
And so he came up with the idea that, he can actually help them because Mr. Potato Head don't know that he's caught. So he could still be a hero. So he's kind of offering him that way of escaping his reality. Yeah. Because that's all he really wanted to be, was a hero.
Pretty much.
And Deku understands too because he was corkless.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's pretty much how it ends. Really.
That's pretty much how it ends. So to trap all for one, they're gonna use Yama basically do one trick to get him out because they can't find All for One and everyone else, so they need to lure him out pretty much.
Exactly.
And so and then we saw the preview for episode 3, and Episode 4. Thank you. And I was like, look at Aizawa.
What's Aizawa doing?
I said, look at Aizawa. They're dressing him all nice and stuff, drawing him all nice. He looks all good and shit.
Did you
I'm
see
like,
his hair? I was
be prepared for that because he does look good in the manga. When those fucking the chapters came out when he's talking to Yama, I was like, Horikoshi did draw him like fine as fuck.
Exactly. And you guys,
I see you.
You guys all know VR, right? You all know virtual reality. And well, there's these glasses that are called Halo glasses. And so my dream is to anyone who's hearing to create a Halo version. I mean, a virtual reality version of, Aizawa. So that
That's Christy's husband.
So that and then for the Halo glasses, so that I can have him as my Halo glasses girlfriend. I don't know how to call it, but anyways. So anyone who has ever used Halo glasses, it's kind of like you could still see the reality. It's not like a virtual headset. You can still see your hands. You can still see everywhere, but then you kind of see. Maybe it's not really so much virtual reality, but augmented reality. Yeah, it's really augmented reality. Think of, what's his name from Marvel's? Iron Man. You see all those glasses that he puts on and he can see all these figures and, computer electronics
that
stuff.
glasses he gave to Peter Parker, which was dumb as fuck.
See that, and then you can see a virtual AI. Image, an augmented type of reality type thing, and by Aizawa. So anyways, cook that up and give me a call. I'll be waiting.
And that's Chrissy's end statement for this episode. That was pretty much it. And damn, I really can't wait for the next episodes, especially with like getting the fight, the war. Because basically now it's going into planning, basically, and like Aizawa and All Might's plan coming together and how to get this war going and getting All for One, and the rest, like Shigaraki and the rest of the group out.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy that it kind of had this storyline in the third episode, because the first 2 episodes were very heavy. Well, at least this last one was very heavy to watch.
Episode 3 was heavy too with the Traitor review.
Yeah, but not as heavy as losing someone. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's what I mean. Like, it was just really hard, like, for me to watch that. I got so emotional. I was like, oh, gosh.
Yeah, I remember. You were crying for her.
At least now it's out. And so he's not, there's room for him to redeem himself.
To grow. So, yes. So, I can't wait for episode 4. We're going to do a review for that, too. Next week, don't worry, we're not gonna pack 2 episodes. Like I said in the beginning, we had trouble with episode 2, so this is why we combined both episodes. But we're gonna be reviewing 1 episode each week. I can't wait for hot Aizawa next week. And anyways, subscribe, review, write a comment down our YouTube page, or
Down.
I said comment.
I know, I thought you said down on YouTube.
No, give a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube page when we put this up and stuff.
Yeah.
You guys chat,
like
all that stuff, and we're gonna go back to doing movie reviews. We're just like we're kind of just doing My Hero right now because we want to. Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Peace. Have a great day.
Have a great day. Peace out. Bye.